Welcome back to our PD channel. Namaskar to all viewers. Have a nice day. Friends, we all know that the UP government has proposed the construction of Banke Bihari temple corridor in Vrindavan. Even our Supreme Court has also given its nod to go ahead with the corridor project. For this purpose, the government has also earmarked 5.5 acre of land surrounding this iconic temple in Vrindavan, which will impact several families, including devotees, caretaker of temple, shopkeepers, and local residents. To rehabilitate the families to be affected by this corridor project, Mathura Vrindavan Development Authority has selected the land in Rukmani Bihar and Sanrukh Bangar, where the construction of multi-story building will be done, and the flats will be provided to them. In addition to their relocation, the compensation for land and buildings will also be provided to all such individuals. Around 275 families will be affected, and for their relocation, local administration has made an exhaustive roadmap. This list will also include 200 shopkeepers whose establishment fall within the corridor project, and they will be entitled to shop within the corridor project, for which there is an assurance of allotment of commercial unit. Friends, when the government has already clearly promised to take care of all individuals to be affected by this corridor project, no question arises of the peoples opposing the project. Moreover, the government will execute this project under the broad guidelines and orders given by the Supreme Court in this regard. Friends, as being learned and also appearing in the news, it is mainly the Goswami Samaj caretaker of temple since its construction who is vociferously opposing the construction on the ground of compromising with heritage and religious antiquity of Vrindavan. Local residents are also being provoked on the ground that the project will damage the spiritual and cultural heritage of Vrindavan. But they have not missed even a single word about the extreme difficulties the devotees, visitors face due to overcrowding of the space and also utter lack of public conveniences there. If they are managing the temple affairs, and it has been doing by their descendants since times immemorial, has it not been their responsibility to upgrade the things and make the space in and around temple area amenable to visitors? Streets leading to the main Krishna temple has become very narrow now due to ever increasing number of visitors, and also the people's encroachment on land with the tacit support of Goswami Samaj has also been one of the main reasons for the same. Unauthorized residential colonies have also been built on a temple area, which was exclusively meant for its future requirements. Almost no public convenience and other facilities on the pathway and temple premises are getting this iconic temple of Vrindavan Dham not comfortable to visitors. Friends, the project is envisaged with an aim to ease crowd pressure and also to provide basic public amenities so that the visitors may visit the Banke Bihari temple without facing any problem. I think the Vrindavan peoples who are opposing the project must visit Kasinath, Kashi Vishwanath temple, Ujjain temple, Golden temple, and Taj Mahal, etc. And if not yet, and also study how the visitors are comfortable at these religious places. They will also be able to dispel their fears how the antiquity and originality of these temples and monuments are preserved by the government. Friends, I would like to share my own experience of visiting Vrindavan twice a few years back. I also accompanied by my family members. I had stayed at Vrindavan just to have the glimpse of Baki Bari temple. But to surprise you all, that we couldn't even dare to step in at the entry, main gate entry. From here, the journey of the visitors started for the temple. The reason was extreme huge crowd. In addition to, before the main entry gate, there was separate queues for male and female visitors, stretching up to 2 kilometers on the road. Keeping this scene of huge crowd in view, we all dropped our plan to visit the temple, bowed our heads at the main gate, and returned to the home. Likewise, I also saw many others doing the same and returning to their homes. In addition, there are reports of pickpocketing also. Crowds are roaming to facilitate the visit of temple, the payment of some money, and it is being done in collusion with the highly placed office bearers of temple management. Friends, therefore, I would like to appeal to all Vrindavan's people, whether they be temple caretakers, shopkeepers, or all residents, to come forward and support the corridor construction. It will completely address the problem of overcrowding and also lack of public conveniences, making the place much more beautiful for the tourists, visitors thronging from various parts of our country and also from abroad to visit the temple. Hope better sense will prevail with all individuals opposing the corridor. Friends, please like, share, and subscribe the channel to enable me to serve you better. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.